Welcome back to Dimebag Darren World Headquarters here in the corner of my living room, and another 4-roll Canadian $1 coin hunt. Thanks for coming around. We're going to see what we get. Paint has been hard to find, but we're going to do our best, and otherwise, I mean, whatever we get, right? And that's how it goes, and that's how it will go with roll number 1. Let's hit it. It's time for, I'm going to get rid of this elastic band. I'm not trying to remember anything. Oh, wait a second. Was I? Uh-oh. I don't know anymore. 1 roll. Let's get her started. I like to smooth out the rolls because, like, unlike people, I don't rip them open. We restuff the rolls right away because they have to go back to the bank. So, oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment, as you can. Oh, and look at that. Nice. Things are going our way. Nice. Everything's coming up Millhouse. All right. Did I jinx it? It can't be every single coin, numbnuts. It's not a jinx because you suddenly didn't get 10 more in a row. But it does show you that, oh, and a Stanley Cup, nice. It does show that nobody else has been through these and that they're a good fresh stomping ground and well worth searching. And this roll is proving exactly that. Even if I'm not getting what I may or may not want, there's stuff here.
Platinum? But I was looking for gold. That's what a ripoff. I feel cheated. I mean, it's very much a letdown when you're looking for platinum and all you find is gold. Oh man, I feel burned.
Or maybe not. We got 4 out of roll number 1. Let's check them out. Scoping thanks to Celestron. Really good scopes. The kind you should buy, even if they're expensive, which they are. Celestron. All right, for 100th Grey Cup, we've seen this one come up before, and here it is again. We're in the same box as all the other toonies. Loonies, because we have only got the 1 box, and we are finding Grey Cup again. But then, before I found that one, I found this one. That is the Alexander Graham Bell painted, showing some of his exciting adventures not adventures, but inventions. Inventions, not adventures. See if I can't get that angled better. Very distinguished gentleman with flying things in the background. I don't know what those things are exactly. They're things. What do you want? We got another Equality dollar. And then what did we get? Going back in time, back to Vancouver 2010, and a not very nice looking Inukshuk from the 2010 Olympics. But that was roll number 1. Not so bad. Not going to complain about that. Who'd listen? Let's get roll number 2 out. Take a quick look at the chat here.
I think it's a plane.
I'd like to thank everyone who attended the live while I made this video. Appreciate you all. Please let a friend know that Dimebag's out here and doing this thing, and make them subscribe to me. Just make them. Just do it. Explain to them that that's what you want for, or that's an ugly one, but it's a commemorative, so I'm going to set it aside, and we will look at it, but it's, ugh. And that's the problem with $1 coins in Canada. Have been around for a very long time. Not going to complain having found another painted Alexander Graham Bell. Yay. This is the ladies voting. Oh, wow, what happened to this? Looks like it shot up. It's just all beat with like a ball peen. Yeah, no, we're not even gonna. That's just after mint damage. Oh, an Oscar Peterson. Ah, pardon me for being rude, Mr. Roll. Your sweetness and joy brings life to us all, Mr. Roll. And I love you very much, Mr. Roll. You can keep on providing for all us coin people. I guess that's it. Don't be greedy. Wow. Okay. All right. This has been a really good... Okay, never mind. Shut up. Let's get the card loaded so we can see what we got. Did I run out of music? Might have. I believe I did. That's cool. Backing tracks on YouTube provided by Epos Vox and his friends are royalty-free music tracks that can be used, and you don't have to worry that YouTube is going to claim you about that, because Epos said they wouldn't, and they don't. Well, that really ugly one, we'll just keep that one on the back burner there. Let's get those under the scope. I'll take one ugly one when all the rest of the ones that I get are these ones. I'll tell you that right now. Let's just push that back a little bit. All right, so we call this very first one Woman's Right to Vote. You can see the mother showing the daughter the process, I guess. Kid doesn't look like old enough to vote yet. Not too sure what she's doing in the polling place. She probably shouldn't be there, and all that. But that being said, sure, why not? Show the kid what they'll have to do many years later when they're grown up. They're going to have to vote, and then they're going to have to work. So, is that a good deal? I don't think so. That being said, we did get another Alexander Graham Bell. You see, I say another because we got two. The coolest one, the Oscar Peterson, because he's a musician, and musicians are double cool. We're going to stick with him for a moment. In fact, he needs a rotate. Oh, never mind. I don't mean that. I mean this. Look, we have two of these. So we did very well with the Oscar Petersons, getting two. Let me just look at this first one again. I wanted to get the tilt on it because you can see a little bit better the detail. I can move on to that one now. It's all about the tilt. Getting that light to reflect a certain way. And then finally this very last one, which is ugly and yucky. I mean, very. Soldiers, there are poo bombs bursting in the air. Run, take cover. No, okay. Alrighty. Well, we got two more rolls to go, and let's do that. That's not bad so far. A bunch of keepers there. Oops. I knew I shouldn't have cut my nails. Alrighty, spill it out. Let's see what we get. Everybody's saying hi. David has gotten a notification. What? Did I miss the what notification? Did I get a notification? I don't know if I got a notification. Alright. Let's flip through these quick. You chat people are distracting me. I'm trying to make a video here, you know. Making a video with a live chat. Thank you, live chat, for hanging out with me today while I put this together and we take a quick look through. Ooh, that's another keeper. Not a commemorative, that's what it is. Whether it's a keeper or not is another question. Doesn't have to be a keeper necessarily. Stomach still really hurts today, but nice being here with you all. Thank you all for coming. Having a day of reminiscence, not feeling so great this morning, and oh, there's a keeper. Figured, what would I do? Go through some rolls, and if I'm going to go through some rolls, might as well throw the cameras on, and then the beauty of radio kicks in, because even if you are feeling like garbage, you can make yourself sound like everything's good. That's what we do. You only have to be witty, 30 seconds at a time. That's the beauty of it. All right, what's this? All right, okay. Well, I got a couple of painted ones so far. You guys saw that, but in this roll, there's one, what would you call it? A blazer? To make more room. Going too many rows deep here. Okay, so it started off with the Lucky Looney again, making its break, getting out of the water. Forgetting what year that is, but let's take a look together as a reminder. Looks like a 2012. Out of respect, we'll make the Queen's Head correct. 2012. So let's just fire that back in there. Lucky Looney from 2012. Moving on. This one's the Blazer. It is that Inukshuk that we got earlier, but this one here looks like the worst thing on it is probably a person's fingerprints. Whatever that is over by V of Vancouver, and the DO above that from the dollar. Basically looks like fingerprints to me, but not sure otherwise. This one really does glow nice. And then there's this one here. It's a little rougher than you might like. It is the Navy dollar, and they're a little harder to come by. But we did get those three from this pile. Anyway. Move that back now. What we're looking at so far. And one final roll of a series of 4. I need a book of Canada dollars. Jack, that's what I'm doing now, right? I'm sorting out some stock on some nice looking Canada dollars, but they're ugly. But I can definitely sort you out. I will, if that's what you'd like me to do. I'm your man. I'm your man. In fact, I don't have a lot of stock on these, as I say, and that's why I need that roll. I'm looking through these now, but for those that are interested in quarter books or toonie books, I tell you, I've already done the work. We've found good examples of all the cool collectibles. When I put them in a book for you, if you're wondering, what does he charge? Well, you get a list of all the different things, but for the value of the coin, 1.25 face. So when I find you a keeper that is a toonie, you're going to give me $2.50. $2 for the coin and 50 cents for finding it. It doesn't matter what coin it is, even if one is more desirable or collectible, I don't change the value that I value the coin. I just make it 1.25 face across the board, and that is the compensation I get for finding them, period. I think that's good enough. If I wanted to try to squeeze money out of these things, I'd make an eBay thing. Well, that was a skunker. There was nothing there. All right. Well, that's what we got. One more 4-roll search here at Dimebag Darren World Headquarters. It was worth it. It always is. Because if you don't see anything you like, you just send it all back, and you can't beat that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with another 4-roll search soon enough. Thank you and goodbye.